Safety Critical Systems Club is hosting an event called the Ethics of Acceptable Safety. Now this seminar involves speakers from the University of Leeds and the University of York, including Chris Megone and Tim Kelly, and they've got a range of presentations and workshops to actually go through the ethics that safety engineers need to think about.
I've been here today helping to run some of the case studies which we've had, starting with the question about safety issues which arise through automated systems, and then looking at other issues about sharing details with competitors in safety issues and similar ethically contentious cases.
So today, what I've been talking about is the problem of identifying ethical issues. We've started from the standpoint of the 4 Royal Academy of Engineering ethical principles, but we've been looking about how we can take those principles down from, if you like, that high-level objective into everyday considerations that we need to make. Given some examples and analogies from hazard identification with checklists and illustrated that with some case studies.
I co-presented the talk with Tim Kelly from York, and we talked about the application of ethical principles to decision making in safety critical engineering. I reflected on the fact that turning those principles into practical judgment requires various skills, that the principles are not self-interpreting, that they need reflection in order to translate them into practice, that they can conflict, and that they require good judgment for application.
In my talk, I was looking at how an individual engineer might try and process ethical issues in their day-to-day work. To do this, I was looking at how you might use an analogy to risk assessment, where you identify the risk, you look at the elements of likelihood and probability, you move from that onto a risk assessment, you work out whether that's acceptable, you try and do risk reduction, and then you carry on processing as you carry on through your day-to-day activities.
In my talk, I highlighted the importance of organizational arrangements which can help or complicate the process by which engineers can identify and process ethical decisions. In the discussion, we touched on issues related to the language of safety, risk acceptance, making available resources to make the decisions ethically, as well as dealing with after-the-fact events such as accident and incidents.